Here's Cook. Left side and a seam. James Cook has got a first down.
We're good.
James Cook again on that left side, and this time into Cowboys territory, and still chugging inside the 45. Fans love it. He's got 8, he's got 9, he's got 11. Allen on the fake, has time, looking deep, fires, digs in stride, and he's got it out near the 20. And he beats Stephon Gilmore on the route. Cook again, jump cut, and another up the middle, and Cook gets belted down at the 16-yard line.
See him here on the left side of the defensive line.
Second and goal, it's Murray, and he is stuffed. I think, maybe not, still going, no signal. Touchdown!
Cowboys offense can get out to fast starts, and then the defense kind of preys on that situation. Big time opening drive here for this Buffalo's offense. Take a look here. It's going to be a great angle. Watch, look at the ball. Great angle there.
Prescott stands in, can't find anyone. Rolling, gets a block from Pollard. It's a great one, and it springs him for a first down. Dak Prescott has the first down, got an excellent block from Pollard. He wants a penalty flag too, and there is one now at the end, actually multiple at the end of the play. And in stride, CeeDee Lamb makes the grab for a first down. He's into Buffalo territory.
Help keep the defensive secondary unit intact.
Pollard on a 2nd and 5, breaks a tackle. First down for Dallas, inside the 30 he goes. And the Cowboys on the move with a 9-yard game. And there's a flag on this play as well. Need to get to the 33. Has time. Now runs into a sack, and he's taken down by Leonard Floyd. It's raining all day, not an issue. No wind either right now. So here's Allen to Cook on the run. Left side, gets outside. Good run across the 20. And James Cook.
Cyrus Torrence, number 64.
3rd down. He gets around him. Allen sees it, running away. But now he's caught up, and he throws it away as he's held. And it goes out of bounds. So the Cowboys will get their stop. Sam Williams had him wrapped up. His box score doesn't really equate to how much impact he has on the game.
No doubt.
That was a perfect example. Here's Martin. And that one, how did he get it away? And he gets decked. There's a penalty flag. This one, Turpin is on the receiving end. Williams ran into the punter. And Turpin is going to be taken down. That was a 4th and 8. So if it's roughing, it'll be a first down.
Number 54. But his
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense number 54. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
2nd and 10. Allen pumps, slings it near side. It's Cook. Makes a man miss. First down, Buffalo, and he's into Dallas territory. James Cook in the receiving game has taken it up another level the last month.
Against motion, those numbers really drop.
3rd and 1. Hand off coming near side. Johnson's got it. And he's got the first down inside the 20. 11th play of this drive. Allen. Here comes Parsons. Runs away. Throws on the run. Has a man. Caught. Touchdown. It's Cook.
He does this as well as any back in the backfield. He's going to run a traditional corner route, which you see a lot of slot receivers. He ran a little shoot last week for a touchdown out of the same position, and this time one-on-one against the linebacker, Damone Clark.
Meanwhile, Dak Prescott just 1 for 5 throwing the football so far. Hasn't found anyone open again. Now he's going to tuck in and run, will do so, and he gets hit down hard, and there's a penalty. Across the 40, it's the 2nd time the Bills have done that. And that'll move it 15 yards.
Wow, he takes another big shot by Dotson, just straight to the face.
Unnecessary roughness, defense, number 25. It's a 15-yard penalty, out of the end of play, automatic, first down.
Yeah, Tyrell Dotson, number 25. I mean, he just puts his helmet.
3rd and 4. Prescott has time. looking, throwing into a tight window, and it's caught by CeeDee Lamb. Great throw from Prescott, and the drive continues as Lamb with a big play. On 2nd and 5, he'll get it. Stutter step, and Pollard with a good move and a first down on cue, Greg. Nice run by Pollard inside the 20. He goes as the drive continues. Pollard again gets it, sprinting through the hole. Pollard running hard and down near the 10. 3rd down, blitz coming. Prescott tipped to the line and nearly intercepted. And Oliver got a piece of it. Now 4th down, it looks like the field goal unit coming on. Snap is put down, the kick is perfect. The rookie has made all 31 of his field goals this year. James Cook has had an unbelievable half. He gets it again, 97 yards, going to put him up over 100 and then more. 1st down, still on his feet, and Cook has been a revelation. Per game after a fumble on the first play. He's coming back nicely. Here's Allen. And he hooks up with Stephon Diggs and makes a catch, and now just dives down, but that'll be enough for a first.
Give him a chance to keep fighting.
Yeah, so the first sack from Mozzie Smith. Here's Allen. Lets it rip, and oh my goodness, what a hit. Shakir, and they're going to get a flag on Curse. Let's watch this.
Yeah, so the key is, does he get him in the head? He does, and
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 1. That's a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
yeah, you can see he kind of leaves his feet and elevates that hit. Land on Davis.
2nd down, pressure up the middle. Allen escapes, breaks a tackle, and another. Allen fighting for a first down, and he's got it. Yeah, Donovan Wilson has come out for Dallas. He was injured during that break. Here's Cook, breaking tackle, still on his feet. James Cook diving inside the 5, and he's down to the 1. The quarterback shove play, and that works. Forget it. Not even close. Josh Allen is in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
He's just looking for the soft spot. Typically we see Philly, they just run right down the middle. But watch Josh Allen, he knows where that soft spot is. That's the B gap, the spot between the left tackle and the left tight end, and he's across the goal line.
Big drop for Prescott. Pressure up the middle. He is dropped. That pressure gets home for Buffalo. 56 total yards from scrimmage. He'll get it here on their opening drive of the 3rd. And look at the moves from James Cook. And he goes all the way reversing field. And he is electric with the football. And especially on a 3rd and 1. It's working. Here's Cook again. Sprints out left. James Cook. More chunk yardage. Another first down.
Negative plays with penetration.
Run it again. Ty Johnson gets to the edge. First down and more for Johnson. Down around the 10. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. Allen floats it out. James Cook couldn't hang on. Trying to extend to a 21-point lead. Passes, got it. So the Bills, a long drive, go down and add to their lead as the rain comes on back here in Orchard Park. Got a 3rd and 9 against Dallas. Pressure on Prescott. In trouble. He is sacked. Another one for the Bills. It's Miller and Phillips. We start the 4th quarter with the Bills having it 2nd and 8. James Cook has been awesome today. Coming to the left side for another big gain. And a first down for Cook, and he's into Dallas territory. Like the Bills are. 3rd and 9, blitz coming. Allen sees it, steps away, says go over there to... Oh, Diggs! Are you serious? One-hander and a first down. Cook again, why not? James Cook through everyone, and he scores again!
Makes the playoffs. I don't care if they're the 4 seed, the 7 seed. I don't think it matters. I don't know anybody in the AFC that feels good coming here.
3rd and 5 here for Dak Prescott. Stands in and delivers, and it's caught to Ferguson's got to have a first down and keep the drive on moving. Prescott throws high, and it's intercepted. It's Benford who's got it, taken down. Bills take over.
We're good.
Josh Allen only threw for 94 yards because he barely threw in the second half. He hasn't had to. And Murray gets bounced back.
Allen and what they can do in the passing game, but man, if they can put a run game with it, that's something.
As Cowboys will throw it and get it to Jalen Tolbert. Ferguson has another catch, stays on his feet as a first down. Here's Prescott, far side, another completion to Ferguson.
A positive drive. For their sake, hopefully end with a touchdown.
Yeah, get it to Lamb on the run, diving, and he's in for the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb gets the rushing touchdown. Third rushing touchdown of his career. A good effort in the range just to kind of leap into the end zone. So the Cowboys able to put together a drive and at least something to build on for next week.
In today's NFL, and big reason they've had the success they have today.
That certainly helps. One of only 3 teams that have been able to do it. As Latavius Murray gets to carry. You get to come up here a lot, but
no doubt.
Fun to change it up. And Allen will take a knee, and that'll be that. 31-10, Buffalo. Sean McDermott saying hello to Stephon Gilmore, of course. Gilmore, the former Bill. McDermott's feeling good as he and McCarthy will share a little hug, and we move on. The Bills keep their playoff hopes alive.